If you're watching this, you've heard the line, "Get a degree, it'll pay off." Sounds safe, right? For a lot of people, that advice is costing them years. Because the degree isn't the asset anymore. The asset is proof. And without proof, your degree can be useless. Employers are paying for evidence, not a piece of paper. So here's what this video is about. What proof actually is, why it replaced the diploma, and the one thing that makes a degree matter in the market today. For a lot of people, a degree is starting to behave less like an investment and more like a bill that follows you for years. Picture this for a second. You sign papers at 18. 18. You borrow money you've never actually held in your hands. You're told it's normal. Everyone does it. You're told it's worth it. Don't worry about it. You're told future you will handle it. Right? Then future you shows up, and future you is very real. And future you has rent. Future you has groceries. Future you has a car that needs repairs. Of course it does. Future you has a job market that changed while you were in class. No one warned you. Worst of all, future you is now competing with AI that learned your entire 4-year curriculum in 4 seconds. That's the degree trap. That's the part nobody puts in the brochure. It doesn't always feel like a trap at the beginning. It feels like a ticket, a key, a clean path. And for some careers, it still is. Medicine, nursing, engineering, certain hard licensed fields. Those degrees can produce real returns. The problem is what happened to the rest of the market. Tuition kept climbing. Fees piled on. Living costs near campuses exploded. Rent alone can be a second tuition. Meanwhile, starting salaries didn't rise at the same speed, so the price of entry went up and the payoff stopped keeping pace. That's the mismatch. And that payoff used to be the whole pitch, because a degree has always been more than education. It's a signal. It tells an employer, this person can show up, follow rules, finish something, and hit deadlines. That signal used to be rare. Then it got common. More people got degrees, more schools sold degrees, more programs appeared, more majors promised opportunity. Every brochure had the same promise, so the signal weakened. When something becomes common, it stops standing out. And the hiring world adapted. Quietly at first, then fast. A lot of employers started caring less about the paper and more about proof. Proof means something simple. A real output someone can check. A portfolio, a project, a case study, a work sample, a track record. Can you do the work? Can you solve the problem? Can you communicate? Can you ship something real? And here's where the economics get brutal. You're not only paying tuition, you're also paying time. 4 years is a long time to be out of the full-time earning game. That's 4 years of missed income, 4 years of missed experience, 4 years of missed networking in the real market. And then there's the interest. Student debt has a special kind of power. It's a tax on your 20s and 30s. It can sit there, growing, quietly stretching your timeline. It delays decisions, moving out, taking risks, starting a business, choosing a lower-paying job that teaches you more, saying yes to an internship that opens doors. debt doesn't just take money, it takes options. So what's replacing the degree's economic power? Speed, specificity, proof. A portfolio can show your work in seconds. A certification can show you know a tool right now in this market. An apprenticeship gives you experience while you earn. Projects demonstrate skill without waiting 4 years for a credential. And the internet changed the distribution. Your work can be seen instantly. A hiring manager can look at your output, your process, your results, and decide fast. That's why the prestige gap is shrinking. A fancy name on a diploma used to control access. Now access is leaking through the cracks. And here's the part that makes people angry. The degree trap isn't about education being worthless. It's about the pricing. It's about paying premium money for uncertain returns, while cheaper paths deliver faster signals. That's why people feel betrayed. They didn't just buy classes, they bought a promise. So what do you do with this? You treat education like a financial decision. You look at the total cost. You look at the time cost. You look at the likely salary outcomes. You look at the debt terms. You look at the backup plan. And you ask one question that almost nobody asks at 18. What does this purchase turn into in the real world? Because a degree can still be powerful. It just isn't automatically powerful anymore. And if you want to avoid the trap, you need a plan that survives reality. So before you sign anything, you'll know what you're buying.